Sweetie, you know the other day, that guy that was talking to you? I mean, I trust you, I do. I really do trust you. It's just the way that he was looking at you and the way that he was talking to you really didn't sit right with me. I mean, I know that you can handle yourself. You could. You're strong. But sometimes I feel this protective instinct that I can't just help but feel just a little bit jealous, you know? And I know it's not fair. I know. I mean, you have the right to talk to anyone you want. It's just that when I see someone getting so close to you and flirting with you and talking to you, and they can take my attention away from me, it just drives me crazy. And I don't want to be that guy, the overly jealous boyfriend. But I guess when it comes to you, I can't really help it sometimes. You mean so much to me. And the thought of anyone thinking that they can have what we have really gets me mad. It's not about them. It's really not. It's about how much I care about you and how much I love you. Just seeing someone trying to get in between us, even if it's inside my head, really makes my blood boil. I mean, I'm not mad at you or anything. I just need you to know that you're mine and I'm yours. I don't want anyone to think that they have a shot of what me and you built. I mean, you're my everything. I guess. I just don't like the idea of anyone seeing how amazing you are. I know it's selfish. I know, but I can't really help it. And I'm never gonna stop you from talking to other people or making friends. I'm not like that. But just know that when I get a little bit jealous, it's because you mean the world to me. And I love you so much. And I can't stand the idea of someone else even thinking that they can take you away from me. But don't worry. I'm going to try to keep it in check. I just want you to know that you're mine. And I'll always be here to protect what we have. Anyway, sweetie, I don't want to talk about this anymore. Here, let's cuddle. Come close. Do you remember our first date? I mean, I think about it all the time. I mean, it feels like it was just yesterday. I was so nervous to talk to you. You probably couldn't tell. But I was trying to act all cool and stuff. But deep inside, I was freaking out. And I still remember that cute little restaurant. Do you remember that restaurant? Exactly, that one. The one with the dim lights and soft music playing in the background. I remember I showed up early. uh, it's because I didn't want to make you wait. But honestly, I was like really, really excited to see you. And I remember when you walked in and I first saw you there and I was like, wow. My heart really stopped. It nearly stopped. And I thought you looked absolutely beautiful. I mean, I tried. I tried not to stare, but I think I failed. I mean, I'm sure you caught me checking you out, didn't you? And when we sat down at our table, and at first we just had, normal conversations about work, school, and family. And just, random things like that. But then, as the night went on, something changed. And it felt like the world around us disappeared and it was just me and you left. And every time you laughed, it just made me want to get to know you more. I mean, I can listen to you forever. I really can. I know this might sound corny, but I remember when you reach across that table and your fingers brushed against mine. And that's when I knew. I knew that this was just not another date. This was something more. This was something real. And that night when I walked you home, I really didn't want it to end. I kept on thinking ways to keep the conversation going. To just spend a few more minutes with you. But when we got to your door and you gave me that look and smile and you said goodbye, I felt like I was the luckiest person in the world. And then out of nowhere you kissed my cheek. And I swear I couldn't stop smiling. I was smiling all the way home. And I knew from that moment that I'll do anything to make sure to see your smile again. And that night, I realized I didn't just want one date. I wanted you every single day. And I'll never forget that night. That night was the start of everything. It was the start of our beginning. And I'm so glad. I'm so glad I get to share it with you. Come on, sweetie. Let's cuddle. Come close. Come really